Not so fast there, Buster. Unfortunately for you. No, that's mere coincidence. Victim's jagged wound came from an arrow being forcibly shoved in, but if the wound was from the spear instead... Oh... Your Honor, a brief recess for you by any means possible. What if I get rid of my spear? Wait, what if I burn it? If I do that, I'll be found innocent. Yes, I'm innocent, I tell you. Surely you don't expect us to take lectures from you now. Now I ask you in the gallery. Help me decide the professor's fate. Prosecutor Blackwell, what has become of eyewitness Aristotle Means? It is Sykes Dono suspected. Blood was detected on his staff. He has admitted to his heinous crime, all of it. He shall join us in the clink tomorrow. His teaching skills can be put to good use there. Great, he'll teach felons that the end justifies the means. So much for rehabilitation. Can I ask what the professor's motive was? I could barely make out a word he said in a kind of a shattered teeth. One of Blackwell's fellow inmates was once a surgeon. Why not a former dentist, too? I eventually had him put pen to paper. It turns out Professor Means was the one taking bribes. The victim had suspected him after a report from the class snitch. That led her to question him at length the day of the killing, right here on that stage. Result... The fool, like Newman, had come to know the script's contents via the victim's note. It seems he came up with a plan to stab the victim with her own awl in order to make the killing look like one in the script and thus frame the defendant. But that scrap paper with Hugh's name had the same mark as Professor Corte's planner. Yes, about that. Those planners are bestowed upon all students graduating at the top of their class. Really? So then... Indeed, once upon a time, Professor Means was also awarded the same notebook. The handwriting is being analyzed now, but like as not, the scrap belonged to him. This too is evidence of the bribery scheme that the victim had obtained. Know that Constance's court was clean and that only Aristotle Means took the bribes. To think a professor would murder a colleague, then try to pin it on a student. If this is the dark age of the law, then we can only hope that the brighter future awaits. And the first step is to hand down my verdict for a promising young lady. This court finds the defendant Juniper Woods not guilty. I wish you all the best on your road to becoming a courtroom judge. We will need young people like you, if we ever hope to restore the law to its former glory.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll work as hard as I can. Maybe one day I'll be able to work with all of you to make a difference.
Proudly serve Professor Court's memory. Do not let her death be in vain. That's the last thing I expect to hear from him today. Court is adjourned. Yeah! So turn up the music. 26 District Court. Defendant LeBear, number 3.
Thank you, Thena. I really mean it.
It was nothing, really. I can take the biggest tangled mess of a case and unravel it, just like that. I don't know. You look pretty wound up there at the end, literally and figuratively. You look pretty hungry for a knuckle sandwich, Buster. I
wanted to thank you, too, Apollo.
Don't mention it.
The way you were always there for Thena when she was in a bind, and at the detention center where your smile gave me hope when there was none. It was like the warm rays of the sun shining down on the peaceful woodlands. I think you're an absolutely amazing person.
Thanks, Juniper. That means a lot to me. But I still have lots of work to do, and I can't wait until we see you on the judge's bench.
Ha 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 ha. I promise you I'll get there someday. That's why until that day, I'll...
Guys, I've got some big news. I mean, this is huge.
Oh, am I interrupting something?
No, it's okay, I think.
So what's the big news? The school festival is supposed to have been canceled after what happened, but...
We just got a call. In memory of Professor Constance Court, who worked so hard to make it happen. The festival is being extended one extra day until tomorrow.
Really? Oh, right.
We've got a special treat for all of you. A love letter for Themis Legal Academy. Achtung, baby. It's time for the guitar serenade.
She likes Apollo. October 27th, Themis Legal Academy. 3rd floor lecture hall. Wow, that was so much fun! School festivals are amazing!
Teen, I think you and Robin are getting a little carried away. Aw, your singing voice, Juniper. It could melt my H-E-A-R-T.
Mr. Wright, thank you for that training seminar. Just remember, the objection pose is all about attitude. Oh, and congrats on your mock trial win. Although Robin had you for a while there.
I did, didn't I? But I'm just glad we're back to how we used to be. Thanks, Athena. And you know what? I think I'll stick with becoming a prosecutor after all. I'm going to make up for my mock trial loss by winning the real deals in court.
Mock trial loss? What loss? Wait, did they reprise the trial and you won? Level-headed lawyer, course genius, and hot-blooded prosecutor, course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart.
So, does this mean it's really gonna happen?
Juniper, there's something I've been wanting to say to you.
Huh? Oh, is he going to do what I think he is?
Juniper, can we still be friends? You know, best friends like we've always been?
Huh? Best friends?
Weren't you going to profess your love for Juniper if you won the mock trial? No, I was going to confess that I'm not a genius and that I'm really 25 years old. You already dragged it out of me during the trial.
Whoops!
Listen, Hugh. You too, Robin, Miriam.
Me too?
Miriam's got this tactical espionage action stuff down to a science.
I've been thinking. It's up to us to put an end to the dark age of the law if we can. Let's all work together to usher a new age where winning only results from the truth. And the end never justifies the mean.
Count me in. I wouldn't have did any other way. Best friends forever, huh? No matter what anyone says, nothing beats true friendship. Hugh Patton, what about your BFF, Apollo? Aren't you a bit old to be using that word? Yeah, he's the best friend a guy could, but yes. Which reminds me, we're supposed to meet up and gossip about the new girl in the office.
Hey, don't talk about me behind my back. So what kind of guy is he anyway?
Well, if I had to describe him in one word. And so after some slight arm twisting, Apollo promised to bring me to meet his friend. Unfortunately, that promise was never meant to be fulfilled. For not long after, their friendship was mercilessly severed by fate.
What?
And the bonds between us began to fray and unravel as well. Oh no. Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence. Even now, those words continue to ring in my ears. The discord in our ever-cheerful Apollo's voice made him sound so cold and distant. Why, Apollo? Why? Why would you leave us all behind? The cosmic turnabout. Let's save the game. The courtroom bombing incident. A terrible attack launched by the will of a madman. That incident perfectly symbolized the state of the legal world in this dark age of the law. Mr. Wright brought it to a resolution of sorts. Ted Toney was discovered to be the one responsible for the bombing. If only it were that simple. Somehow I can't help but think that there's a darker influence at work. One that's lurking in the shadows waiting. That's why I want to review the trial that was taking place when the bombing occurred. After all, I've got more than a few personal stakes in it. Cosmic Turnabout. Apollo Justice comeback story.
Remaining until launch. Please begin your final equipment check.
Check complete. Everything's A-okay. We're ready here whenever you are.
Come in at 2. Come in. Do you copy?
What? Murder. December 16th, 9:12 a.m. District Court. Defendant Labe. Alright, we'll save it here. Man, what's going on? I think we got 4. Wait, do we have 3 more cases than the DLC case? Still a long way to go, man. I'm at like 60-something episodes almost, and I've only done 3 trials. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have tested the rest of your day. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.